Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. We are not at home. We are actually in Carlsbad, California at Legoland, California. We are staying at the Castle Hotel here at Legoland, California. I'm actually super excited to say that Legoland, California is the sponsor of today's video. But yesterday we flew from Boise down here to San Diego, got a rental car, and drove here to the Castle Hotel at Legoland, California last night. Donnie and Brody actually ended up with food poisoning, and so they were sick while we were traveling yesterday and all of last night. But Berkeley, Braden, and I did end up doing a little exploring around the castle, and we did dinner, a scavenger hunt, and all of that. So I'm gonna play that footage now. So the night before, we arrived at the Castle Hotel and got Donnie and Brody situated in bed and immediately got started on our Legoland Castle Hotel scavenger hunt. There is so much for the whole family to do at the Castle Hotel. We headed down to the lobby and found an answer for one of the questions on the scavenger hunt. I tried to keep up with the kids as they were taking me around and finding all of the answers. Once they figured out all of the answers to the questions in the scavenger hunt, we got the secret code and we made our way back to our room to unlock the treasure box with treasure in it. Everything in the Legoland Castle Hotel is themed like a Lego castle, and it is just the coolest thing. Obviously the kids love it, but it's even fun and just a vibe for the parents too. After the kids finished their scavenger hunt and got their treasure out of the chest, we headed to dinner at the Dragon's Den, and on our way we ran into Merlin. The Dragon's Den is the restaurant at the Legoland Castle Hotel. There's a play area for the kids while you wait to be seated or while you wait for your food. All of the food at this restaurant is so good, and the desserts are amazing as well. We love hitting up the Dragon's Den for breakfast and dinner while we're staying at the Castle Hotel, and eating at the park while we're doing Legoland during the day. After dinner, we headed out to the courtyard at the Castle Hotel right outside of the restaurant, checked out the movie that was playing on the giant TV, and played on the playground a little bit. And then after that, there was actually a magic show going on in the courtyard. A ton of kids ran over and gathered in front of the stage to watch the magic show, and it was a lot of fun. Everybody is up. We just finished getting ready, and we are getting ready to head down for breakfast at the Dragon's Den restaurant. We had dinner there last night too, and we actually visited Legoland, California 2 years ago for spring break. We stayed at the same Castle Hotel, had the same style room, and we loved it so much that we are back. I will have to give you guys like a room tour later because it's a mess right now, but we're in the Knights and Dragons themed room, and literally everything is castle, Knights and Dragons, and Lego themed. It is so cool and so fun for the kids. Also want to say thank you to Legoland California for partnering with me on this video today. So last time we came to Legoland California, we only did one day at the park, and it honestly just wasn't enough. And there's so many more new attractions and fun stuff going on at Legoland California, so we knew that we definitely needed at least 2 days. We're so excited to do the water park this time and the new Dino Valley area, and they also have a new parade. Brody's like over here like shaking his head. He's so excited for the Dino Valley area. Then there's also the new Lego World parade that's happening, and so we're gonna see that. And there's just so much to do. So we're gonna do a whole bunch today and a whole bunch tomorrow, and I'm gonna take you guys with us. But our kids are 7, 11, and 13, and there is something to do for all of them. Even just right here at the Castle Hotel, we had so much to do. Just last night, we even saw a magic show. Donnie and Brody were sick, obviously, so they were in bed, but Braden and Berkeley and I went and explored and did all of the things. But at the park, there is so much for everyone. Kids of all ages, so it's definitely fun for the entire family, and that's why we're back again. But we're gonna head down, get some breakfast at the Dragon's Den. There is a buffet for breakfast, and I remember it being so good last time we were here, so I'm excited to get down there and get some grub. And then we're gonna be headed over to the Legoland California Park. It is literally steps away from the hotel right here, so we just have to walk on over when they open and get our fun day started. When you step out the doors of the Legoland Castle Hotel, you'll notice that Legoland California entrance is right there, and there's also the Legoland Hotel as well. So you've got 2 great hotel options right by the entrance of the park, which is amazing. There are massive Lego builds everywhere you go, all things Lego. So if your kids love Lego, or if you love Lego as an adult, this is gonna be the place for you to vacation. We headed into the park and stopped stopped to take a peek at some of the Lego builds right at the entrance and noticed that it is the 25th birthday of the Legoland California Resort. Once we checked out all of the fun stuff at the entrance of the park, we made our way to the Lego Ninjago area to go on our first ride of the day. After that first ride, we stopped into one of the many little Lego shops at Legoland, California, and the kids did a little custom build on some minifigures. This is the new Dino Valley area. Look at this Lego guy. He's a dinosaur. Holy cow! Are we gonna go on that? After the kids did their minifigure builds, we headed to Dino Valley, which is a new attraction at Legoland, California. As you walk around Dino Valley, you're gonna see tons of huge Lego builds of dinosaurs, lots of different Lego characters, and rides for all different ages of the family. Brody and Donnie both kind of started not feeling that great again, so they went back to the hotel room. But for now, the three of us are having some fun. We checked out all of the rides in Dino Valley, which were all so fun, and then we stopped into another one of the shops and look at these amazing flowers.
Look, Benny's dance party.
Then we headed over to Lego Movie World, where, of course, everything is awesome. There is so much going on in Lego Movie World. There's a splash area for the kids, a playground, there's rides, there's shops, all sorts of fun stuff. Then we headed into Emmett's Super Suite, which has the Lego 2 movie experience, and there's tons of different Lego builds from the Lego 2 movie. After that, Berkeley and I decided to go on a ride in the Lego Movie World. After we got off the ride, there was a dance party going on in the Lego Movie World, so we headed over to catch the dance party. She said, "Get up and dance with me." After our fun in Lego Movie World, we headed to Fun Town, we got some burgers, and then the kids did driving school. After they did the driving school ride, we noticed that the Go Extreme stage was getting ready to put on a show, so we headed over and found a seat. Go Extreme has BMX riders, scooters, and skateboarders that are soaring in the air. It's definitely a lot of fun to watch. Lego hands. Yo. We went on the Coastersaurus ride in Dino Valley again. We walked across the bridge where you can see the Coast Cruise ride, which we also went on, and then we walked down to Miniland. I could spend so much time walking around Miniland USA. It is so cool to look at all of the details, all of the minifigures, all of the Lego builds. It is so detailed and so cool. Right now you can see Miniland Las Vegas, Miniland San Diego, Miniland New York, Miniland Southern California, Miniland San Francisco, Miniland Washington, D.C. It is such a cool experience just walking around this area and looking at everything. After that, we headed up to Castle Hill and we went on the Dragon Coaster and also the Royal Joust, and of course stopped for an ice cream snack. Okay, so I ended up, we all went to the park this morning. Donnie and Brody thought they were feeling better and they just weren't. So they came back. They pretty much just slept the entire day and rested, and now they're both feeling a lot better. Donnie and Braden and Berkeley are headed to the pool. Brody and I have about an hour and a half till the park closes, so we're gonna head over there and check some things out. And then we have dinner at 8 at Dragon's Den. We love that restaurant here at the Castle Hotel. So, what a day. So much to do. Literally, there is so much to do. You could spend multiple days doing all of the things, and all of the rides are so much fun. Nothing insane or crazy, but like I'm screaming and yelling and laughing my butt off. So we're having a good time, and I'm glad that these two are feeling a lot better. So Brody and I headed back over to Legoland, California, right outside the hotel doors. He did a few rides, we did a few things together, and then the next day we hit up the water park, which is inside Legoland, California. So I definitely suggest having multiple days when you are visiting Legoland, California. The Legoland water park has 7 slides, sandy beaches, a super unique build-a-raft river, plus the Pirate Reef and the Lego Legends of Shima water park. After we spent the day at the Legoland water park, it was now time to get ready for the Lego World Parade, which is also new to Legoland, California. Alright, it is the next morning. We have been working on packing up, getting our room all ready to go. Just gonna zip up my suitcase and they're gonna come get our bags. But this was our room. So there's like the parents' room over here. It's all themed, knights and dragons, castle, king size bed, mirror, this like closet area, little mini fridge, coffee bar area, bathroom. Also themed, the whole room is looking like a castle. Don't mind this giant Legoland bag coming through here. And then the kids' bunk room. So there's like a curtain for the door. Bunks, and then also a trundle. So if you have 3 kids, it works out well. And there's, what are these called, Brayden? These flat parts? The
Lego
build.
faceplates.
Okay, the Lego faceplates are on the wall so the kids can do little builds on the wall.
I built that one that says Lego.
And then the treasure hunt, which I showed you guys. We go around the hotel and find clues, and then you get a code to unlock this treasure chest. And there was a prize in there for the kids. I'm gonna do my makeup in the car, but we are going to Palm Springs today, visit Donnie's grandparents. So we're headed there now. Alright, we got all checked out of our Legoland castle. We got all checked out of the Legoland Castle Hotel, and we are about, what, 30 minutes from Donnie's grandparents. They live in Palm Springs. We've taken you guys there numerous times before in vlogs, like since 2019. We've gone there, I think, every year. When we're traveling, or spring break, or this, like summer vacation. So that's a wrap on Legoland California Resort. So much fun was had, even though Donnie and Brody were sick. Brody was still able to enjoy yesterday, and it was a good time. So plans for Palm Springs today: we're gonna go visit grandparents and then get checked into our hotel, go to dinner tonight. We have reservations at, I don't remember what it's called. It's like a steakhouse that we've seen numerous times on like the main drag in like downtown Palm Springs that we've been wanting to go to. So we got reservations there tonight. And then tomorrow we'll probably do breakfast with Donnie's grandma and do a pool day, like an actual relaxing one relaxing day of vacation. And then we head back Friday morning. We're gonna drive back to San Diego and fly out of there. So we're making our way to Palm Springs, about a half hour to go. If you guys are ever traveling and come to Palm Springs in your RV. Donnie's grandma pretty much runs this place. little German lady. We stayed here in 2019, if you guys remember our full-time travel vlogs. A happy traveler. Alright, we spent a couple hours at the pool. Went back and got ready. Everybody's in their nice outfits. We want to show off our nice outfits. That's the pool, but that's the car. I got on a dress that I wore to our friend's wedding last summer. Let's do the kids. Alright, where's our outfits from?
Old Navy. Yeah.
All Old Navy. Sandals, shoes, everything. Linen, shirts, shorts, little shirt, skirt, purse, everything. Old Navy. Give me a pose. Ooh. Donnie's shirt is O'Neill. It's from Shields. Shorts are Vans from last summer. We're going to get Grandma. 100 degrees. Beautiful. Everybody hungry?
Starving.
I'm ready for a steak.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
No steak.
I don't know, maybe a ribeye or something. We went and had a nice dinner with Donnie's grandma, and then after dinner we went back to the hotel and did a little night swim. The next morning we went and picked Grandma up again, and on our way there I had to get a video of the mountains because they just blow me away every time we're here, because Palm Springs is just like the desert, and then there's these crazy like rocky sort of mountains that just shoot up out of nowhere, and it's so cool looking. Every time we go to Palm Springs we always go to Pinocchio in the desert for breakfast with Donnie's grandma, so that's where we went this time like we always do. After breakfast, we visited with Donnie's grandpa for a while and Donnie's grandma, and then we headed back to the hotel and spent the entire day at the pool. It's nice to get at least one full day of relaxation on a vacation, so we made sure to do that. And then that evening, it was Thursday, and they always do a street market on Thursdays during certain dates in Palm Springs, or a street fair. And so we've been a few different times whenever we've been down to Palm Springs to visit, and this was no different. So we went and had some dinner at a pizza spot right there on the main drag in downtown Palm Springs, walked around the street fair a little bit, and then we actually parked near the Forever Maryland huge statue. So we went and checked that out before heading back to the hotel. The next morning we stopped to see the grandparents and then started our way back to San Diego. Here's a clip of the windmills as we were driving out of Palm Springs. And you guys might notice we visit Donnie's grandparents, but we only go out to eat with Donnie's grandma. Donnie's grandpa is getting up there in age and doesn't really get out, so he stays behind. I wish grandparents never got old, but we did get to visit with him, and that is what matters. We drove back to San Diego, hopped a flight from San Diego to Seattle, and then Seattle to Boise, and here we are coming into Boise. So happy to be home sweet home, minus Brody and Donnie getting food poisoning in the airport on our way to California. We had an amazing trip. This is definitely one for the memory books. We love visiting Legoland, California. We love visiting Palm Springs. So the fact that we got to group those two things together and do that again is such a blessing. We are so grateful and also happy to be home. Idaho was definitely showing off with this beautiful sunset when we got back and we were driving home. That is going to wrap up this video. Thank you again to Legoland California for partnering with me on this video, and I will see you guys again very soon in my next video. Bye!